Mark really said this. Wow. There may be a new word for rejection, termed quote and unquote bigger. I just can't comprehend this. KB, Yatinimwa Kwabena Kwabena, faced his worst period as an artist after the so-called bigger endorsement and was left in the cold for years by people he put his career on the line to endorse. For years, his calls were ignored by those same people, and he never had access to anyone not in power. He faced public ridicule, police harassment, and other things I'd rather not mention. And they say he got bigger. I really want to understand the new term called bigger. A word of caution to all artists who are busily engaging in active party politics. Do business with them when it matters most and you're called upon. But don't sell your career to these politricksters. A country called Ghana. Nana Addo Ashes is the manager for Kwabena Kwabena, and he's here. I say, Yamfa Bonini Nina Enche. Yamfa Bibia Enche. Chairman, everything cool. Oh, it's not cool like
a
that.
Country called Ghana. It be here we did.
A country.
It be here we did.
Do you still stand by these words after the banter of social media and all that? I mean, people have waded into this conversation.
Yeah, a lot.
Lots of people have waded into it.
Yeah. And I think, yes, I still stand by what I said. I didn't cast any innuendos anywhere. It's clear and obvious what I wanted to understand what bigger means by what Honorable Marco Krekumante said. Relatively, if you say somebody became bigger, how we have to understand the political lines. We're talking in context of that political line, not as in the person. That's how I understand it. Kwabena Kwabena became bigger after endorsing candidate Akufo-Addo. So it means he leveraged on something that candidate Akufo-Addo gave him or, left him with.
Yeah.
My understanding. He became bigger in his own grounds that had nothing to do with endorsing candidate Akufo-Addo. His music and the love people had for him grew bigger. It had nothing to do with endorsing candidate Akufo-Addo. It was the opposite.
Okay.
Because how I see this was, in 2008, when he went to sing that #1 song, they were then in power. It was then the John Jokum Kufuor administration, right? That was in power. So he probably did not see the public backlash. He went on again to do it in 2012 for candidate Akufo-Addo, which he loved so much. Until today, Kwabena adores candidate Akufo-Addo or President Akufo-Addo. It's untouchable. His love for the man. I mean, we've had conversations as this thing came up. He still likes and loves the man the way it is. After endorsing candidate Akufo-Addo, then candidate Akufo-Addo in 2012, right, leading to the 2014 election or something. 2012.
No, that's 2012
elections. Yeah. Okay, cool. When he did that, he because they lost, MPP lost that election. He faced a lot. There was a whole lot going on behind.
2008 too.
But I'm saying 2008 because it was because they had just then handed over power. Yeah. It wasn't as heavy as the 2012 one. Because the 2012 one, then you should know, if you go to a battle and you lose, your opposition is not going to sit down and just allow you the time again to regroup recover, and come back. No. So then it was
to dismantle everything
quick. And music has no bothers. Ashantis like music done by Ewes. Ewes like music done by Ashantis. You can't stop music.
Yeah.
But what it is we are very emotionally attached to our politics. We don't do the politics that gives room for people to air their opinions freely in this country. It's either you are A or you are B.
Yes.
You cannot be in the middle. And somebody might hate you so much because of something you say politically. For the rest of your life, you are enemy with that guy in this country. And that's the kind of stigma he faced from 2012. Even though his music was doing well, with adult music buzzing around and other things buzzing around, right? That was his hard work. That had nothing to do with his endorsement to the then candidate Akufo-Addo.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with him. And at the same time, if one should tell you the public ridicule and the public bash he was receiving personally, even though you were hearing the music grow, a section were liking it, a section were trying hard to pull him down, and which that section was in power. You understand how the dynamics were? So you cannot say he became that icon because he went to endorse.
He didn't say because. He said after he endorsed.
Well, whatever, it's still
He
English.
didn't say because. Because means it's a consequence
Okay,
of
cool.
the action.
After. That after is not there. There's no after because the man didn't even win the elections for him to become big. So it's not you. You understand me? If the man had won the elections and he was in power and he thrived on that, that's when you say you became bigger because our party is in power and you are enjoying leverage. But you people, the party did not win that time.
Yeah.
So it was his own struggles, which we went on platforms that we were rejected. I was with him during that period. I was still working with him. So I know the rejection. When we drive and then some security forces would stop us and a lot went on. You see, certain issues are a bit, how do I help it? Sensitive. You might not just want to put it out on radio. But a lot went on behind. But I would agree with the assertion Mark made of positioning. You understand me? I will not also agree in total that maybe Kwabena Kwabena's career dwindled because of MPP. That is not to it.
Okay.
You might then come to what the statement Mark made, that positioning comes in.
Okay.
That I would agree. What you do with your personal self also becomes the argument.
Okay.
You understand me? So he might have had his own personal issues, right? That probably led him to lose focus a little bit. That is there. That also has nothing to do with MPP or any other thing. So the clarity of the issue is he did not become bigger by endorsing candidate Akufo-Addo. When they came to power, they have still not opened his doors. They have still not allowed
After
him.
8 years.
Yes, they've still not allowed him access nowhere near the government. Nowhere near the government.
That's the issue.
They haven't allowed him. We met President Akufo-Addo in Kwewu 2 years ago, where we played a concert for him. He gave us a number to call. He even said, Kwabena, I don't know who watches her. Also, Papa, me sure me who. Also, who me saying? I'm saying it. He might not be Kwabena, even might not be happy, but I'm saying it. I was standing right next to them. I said, Papa, me sure me also who me saying. And the man pulled somebody and gave a number. I said, Fred, if today where that person go pick the call, that person for tell us. We called 1, 2, 3. He picked and he said, "Oh, I'll get back to you." You see, so he hasn't enjoyed any leveraging from that party. No leverage. No leverage. Nowhere. Nowhere.
I'm not doing ambassador.
For which bazada?
Tourism ambassador.
Which tourism? Ask Andy Dusty, he will tell you. Yeah, bare facts. Bare fact. So people see him and they tag him with MPP, and it's sad. To him, he's not enjoyed anything. And in his mentality, now, if anybody sees us, Team KBKB, standing on any MPP, NDC, it's business.
Okay.
If you call us to come and work, we will come work. We are not creating enemies.
Did you do business in the past?
The past was love.
2012.
No, all was based on pure love. That dynamics were love. We went in Kwabena went in loving, and I'm saying it again. His love for candidate Akufo-Addo hasn't changed. If you speak to him today, he'll tell you, I love the man. I've had conversations with the man. I like his ideologies. Yeah. But I might not like the party like that.
They didn't love him back.
That's the thing.
Wow.
That's the thing.
Wow.
Reciprocity.
So now we are open. If they call us tomorrow, it be business. If they want make we wear t-shirt, we go wear them. But it is pure business, no merits.
Take,
If we finish the following the NDC colors, we go wear NDC t-shirt.
Go
do
do
them.
Physical.
It be business.
we take interest from.
That's why I'm trying to let all the other artists who are coming understand that lay your cards. When these people approach you, lay your cards. Because you don't rule with them. After you have done your song and you have done all the noise and you are gone, they are done with you. And they are so right to be done with you. Waiting part of the government, you won't talk with them. You understand? So lay your cards. Okay, I will do the song for you, but I will charge this. If you can pay me, give me a house in Trasaco. Give me a friend saying the diplomatic passport. Give me this. I will do the song. If they say yes and you collect,
Simple.
because the consequences are dire. If you put yourself in that bracket, the consequences are very dire. If you don't go the way you expect, Chairman, you go feel die like the way things happen.
Charlie.
This is Hits.